Hey guys, welcome back to Two here. Today's video. Today, taking a look at Supercar Collection Simulator. Not 100% sure why Supercar Collection Simulator is the name they went with. It's more of like a Hot Wheels car collector, but if you guys are familiar with the biggest of all these sort of simulator games that started the trend, the genre popping off recently, semi-recently, it was the Pokemon, sort of not exactly Pokemon, but the TCG card shop simulator game. This is the closest I've seen to one of those because you can actually open these car packs. Like I said, this is basically that game, but with Hot Wheels, more or less, knockoff Hot Wheels. You open packs, it gives you the value, you try and get a good pull. There's some insane stuff in here. I mean, my wife pulled a $1,000 car out of one of these. They're $13 for a pack. So you can rip one open here, try and make money. See, these are all whites. We're gonna lose money on this one. Garbage. But then you can sell the individual cars, and then of course you also sell products, different cars. So there's you can either sell it for that price or open it and maybe you get something crazy. You can set up little tables as well where they pay per hour to race each other. And in the game as well, you can also race you can race against people for their cars. I believe there's actual PvP racing planned. Right now you can race the NPCs at a table. I could come sit here like this and someone would come and race me, and then if I win I get their car. Right now it doesn't really seem like it's worth the time, because as long as you have a decent car you'll win every time, but the time it takes you sitting there, you could be doing other important stuff. But you can see this, I have one good car saved. It's $100 from a $10 pack, which is pretty sweet. I could sell that, but I keep it to do the races with. But these other ones you can put up, and then you can kind of just add 10% to their value, and sell them for you go market price plus 10, and it'll sell for a little bit more. You'll make a little bit of money. You can make back how much you got from opening the pack. Try and make back a little bit of the money there. Even if you don't hit it big, selling all the cars in the pack isn't too bad. And then yeah, you got to order stuff on your tablet here. So you can come in here. These are the normal ones. You order those. It's the same sort of thing you would expect from a simulator game. Pay your rent. You can expand, make your store even larger. It's pretty much everything you'd expect from a simulator game. The only super noticeable differences for me, I've played it quite a bit. We're on day 24. You can see in the top. The only big differences is that the days in this one go by really fast, I find, compared to most of them. So I mean, it doesn't really make a difference in that fact, but you're able to stock everything at the end and the beginning of a day. So the way they have it set up with the days being pretty fast means that you can sort of always be stocked that way if you're efficient enough, and you don't have as much super rushing around. You get a little bit of downtime to make sure everything's in functional order. But yeah, this cashier stuff is basically what you would expect. It all works as you would from a simulator game like this. 133.50, beautiful. But all these different people coming in. You can see they buy individual cars as well as these ones on the wall, as well as the packs and stuff. I already sold out of that green big box, so I should order that. This game is actually not even out yet, but it comes out tomorrow. So if you're watching this the day it comes up, this game comes out tomorrow. I'm not 100% on the price tag. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy, because like I said, it's not even out yet, so it's missing some kind of features you'd expect, but it's also early access, and I'm sure they're going to be improving it, adding stuff to it over time. Right now in the current build that you're watching, there aren't any employees yet. I don't know if that's going to make it for early access launch tomorrow or not, if that's just planned down the line. But I will show you the UI here in a second again with some of the planned stuff they do have coming. I know there's also a trading kind of system that you can actually do with your friends to trade cars, which is kind of interesting. They have it set up as sort of a competition as well, and then like I said, when you race, the winner takes the car, which is kind of cool too. So check all these people out. Yeah, I think again, yeah, it's 9 p.m. so that was already a full day right there. We've only been going for less than 10 minutes, and that was a full day. So it's kind of like a breakneck pace for a simulator game like this. We'll do 55 cents. But as you can see here, workers says coming soon. There's like a statistics, a stock. Stock would be really nice because right now you just have to like look at what you're missing and try to remember like what you need and how much you have, and you can't there's no storage like a warehouse or anything like that, which is also a kind of nice feature from some of these kind of games, to be able to like stock stuff in the back and then have employees who which one is this? Okay, that's the correct one. Have employees who go in the back and get that kind of stuff. But I kind of hang on to like some of them on the ground, as you can see, just to make my life a little bit easier. But even that said, I didn't go and actually restock that. But with the stock coming soon, I think it'll like be a list of the stuff you have, like how much, and then you'll know when you need to get new stuff. Right now, you kind of just need to eyeball it. Which, you know, isn't the worst thing. But yeah, you can see here you level up as you go. I've been playing, like I said, for a decent bit because I wanted to get to where you could actually have individual cars on the wall, because I think that's, for me, like when the game became a lot more interesting. In the beginning, you're not able to sell the individual cars until you amass like 500 bucks to buy one of these wall things, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it does take quite a few days at the beginning to get that much. So at that beginning, if you're just opening these, even if you're getting like cool cars and stuff, you can't actually sell them right away, so you're fully just like burning money. And then of course there's a collection here you can look at and see kind of some of the crazy ones you can open, which is pretty cool. There's different sets and stuff. So once I leveled up enough, I got to this set. There's a pro one at level 10, which we're kind of getting close to. And then we could get a whole new box set of cars with new stuff you could open, do like rares and everything like that. I gotta order my actual order here. There's a good drop a band on that one. Grab this, do that, store it here. Yeah, you kind of just stock everything at night like this because there's no timer running right now. And then I just keep the excess stuff for the next day. Seems to be the best bet currently. Like I could probably buy another one of those. So each day you have to come in and kind of reprice everything, which is a little bit on the tedious side, especially if you get a lot more stuff in the store. So that's why I'm hoping that the stock section here and like price list, maybe you could price from that on your own, because like they have stuff in here that you can't like really do anything with yet, but I'm hoping that you can price from actually in your tablet at some point without having to go around everything. But that's kind of the end of a normal day there, and then you'll see you just start a new one, and off rip you kind of go through and check the prices. I like to go market, add 10, and then just kind of round it because it makes doing change at the till a lot easier. Market 10. They seem to be pretty stingy in this game compared to some of them. Like if you try and up the price too far beyond even just like 10% over market, they're not into it. They're very stingy, informed buyers apparently. So I like to keep it like here. I could probably go to 16, but don't like to go too crazy past the recommended market plus 10. There, so that's everything priced, and then yeah, we can open. We filled our cars up on the side. Can we open? We filled our cars up on the side, I think are good. Now we can have fun. We crack some packs, maybe. This is what it's all about. This is kind of what stands this one out, a blue, over all the other attempts to sort of emulate what TCG Card Shop Simulator did. Like the big blow up they had was, oh my god, red, we're insane. Oh my god, $720. Oh my god, okay, we're crazy. Well, if I didn't do it on camera, you wouldn't believe me. Immediate, massive pull. You love to see it. That $1,000 one was recent too, like I just got that one. Holy, alright, well we're cooking, we're up. There's our car right there. 720 bones. Kind of insane. I'm not sure if maybe you can get different colors of each car. I don't know if it just says the color down here or if you can get the same car in multiple colors. That's kind of cool too. 155. All right, well that is massive. We can try and sell that. Let's put it down here. So it's 7, we'll add the 10%. It's $800 for that car. Holy. From a 1250 pack? Insane. Actually insane. What a pull. We can literally buy these packs at wholesale price. Cost me next to nothing. And then I pull an $800 car. And some fool's gonna come in and buy it. Oh my god, you fool, you swine. Alright. I've made a fortune already today, but I guess we better still work the till. Keep an eye on that that car down there, see if anybody comes in and buys it. Any money bags crazy enough to buy my $800 Hot Wheel. But anyways, as I was saying before I got the insane pull, this game definitely is the closest to emulating what TCG Card Shop Simulator pulled off, with having that sort of random RNG pack opening factor to it, because it's a whole another like level to the gameplay that makes it fun. Is just, you know, opening, trying to get lucky. It seems like the rate is like pretty low, honestly, so pulling something like I just did, what am I doing? Pulling a car like I just did is actually not a common occurrence, but pretty fun to chase the good car. Give that guy that. We're running out of stuff again. Oh my god. Who's in charge of this place? Let's just step his game up. At least the car comes fast. Boom. Load this up. What else am I missing? I'm missing green ones. Buy one of these real quick. Hop on the till. This guy's buying all the packs. The packs you can open too, those little ones you're looking at here. They give you like skill cards that you actually use in the racing minigame, which I suppose for the video's sake I should show off. But I mean, it's nothing to really write home about. It's not exactly fleshed out yet, I would say. Oh, they already sat down. Oh, brother. I can show once at the end here. We'll show off the racing, but it's kind of literally the cars just go around and around, and as long as you pick like a fast car, you're gonna win, and then you just get their car. Oh, I can sit with this guy. Here we go. So he's bringing a $4 car, so you know I can just throw my $100 car, and you pick like some skill cards you want to use, and then they race, baby. And if you don't use the skill cards, you do get them back. But yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of just one of the most talented racers to ever do it. I bring my supercar to race against somebody's chump car, and like there's no downside to just using a busted car, so they definitely need to work on this aspect. I feel like maybe you make it like you can only use a car so many times, so that then I'm actually inclined to use like a less good car. Oh my god, look at the lineup, look what I've done. Everyone's waiting to buy stuff and I'm just racing my Hot Wheel in the car. But like make it so you have to use the same rarity of car as what they use, like the same tier, or so that you can only use a car a certain amount of times without like having to have an energy system or pay it to go again, or like replace the wheels or something, because we do sell wheels over there. And then that way maybe I wouldn't use my best car against a weaker car. I would try and use like different cars. Alright, but that's just, you know, kind of a small aspect of the gameplay, but it is cool that you can do it still. Race around. 14.90, that's too many pennies, but it's okay. We didn't sell our $800 car today. Tomorrow it'll sell, trust me. It's a recession right now, you know, people don't have $800 to spend on a Hot Wheel, I guess. But tomorrow things will take a turn. Alright, that's a whole day there. We're missing these packs again. As you can see, kind of time moves quick here in Hot Wheels land. So that. What do we got? Fill this up. Shelf is not full, don't lie to me. Alright, there we go. And I don't even know what's in this because I can't see these little green guys. Beauty. I'm gonna need to buy more of those. Throw these on. We're out of that. Or am I out of that? I am out of that. It will warn you if you go to throw out a box that has stuff in it too, which is kind of nice. Alright, that's empty. Beauty. We better crack a couple of these. These like green ones seemingly are pointless to open. I don't think they have different rarities. They're just all the same, like common rarity. Maybe there's like an expensive one in there. There's got to be something, but I don't know. I like opening this first pack, at least until I get the new pack. Then you can see I get XP as well for opening these, for like checking people out. Pretty much everything you do is going to give you XP. We're just losing money now. We're not getting our God pull luck again. Oh, purple. Purple's pretty good. 30 bucks. Hey, we made money. $40 pack. That's pretty good. We can throw that one on the shelf too. Sell this one tomorrow. That there, market plus 10. $35 car. Hey, could be worse. $12 pack, yeah, which I spend like 10 on, so not too bad. All right, on to a new day. So that is kind of basically everything you would be doing in the game, what you'd expect. I think it's a pretty solid start, and of course having the like pack opening, like if I wanted to, I could sit here all day and just do these and, you know, potentially make money. You pretty much lose money on every pack until you get crazy lucky and pull that big card that sells for a lot. Like even there with the blue, we didn't even make money really. I mean, we buy 20 of these for 208, so they're like just over $10 each. So it's not even, but I mean I could sell it for 12, so it's really the 12 that you're losing, I suppose. I will pay that. But I'm saving up money right now. I've got a decent chunk because of selling the $1,000 car, and I'll hit 10 and get a new pack soon, which could be fun. But this is just kind of an intro look at Supercar Collector Simulator. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. And thank you so much to the developers of Supercar Collection Simulator for the key to show you guys the game and get you excited for it. Like I said, it comes out tomorrow on Steam if you want to like wishlist it or wait for a sale. I'm not sure if it's coming out on sale. A lot of games do that lately. But yeah, you can check it out. Add it to wishlist, wait and see how it progresses over time, that kind of thing. But I think right now it's in a pretty solid spot, and if you like that sort of dopamine of opening packs and stuff, which I mean I'm sure everyone does, you can kind of get some good hits of that by playing. I'm still pretty early started in. I've only put a couple hours into it, like I don't know, 3 or 4 hours into it just to get a good feel for it before making the video. But I've been enjoying it along the way. I'd like to see more put into it, obviously, but I mean, it's not even out as of recording, so I'm sure it can only go up from here. But they have a really good start. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know what you thought of the video down below with a like or a comment. Subscribe if you want to see more from me. New videos every other day. I've done videos now on a lot of simulator games, so if that's sort of like a genre that you like and you want to see all kinds of crazy different ones, check out the channel. There's new videos every other day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Me when I open a red while recording, streamer recording look, YouTuber look, classic.